Before we start, I will warn you that there is some quite heavy swearing in this clip. However, I'm leaving it in for context. If you choose not to watch it, maybe because there's kids around, I totally understand. However, for the rest of you, this is one of the most entertaining clips I've ever been sent in. It's a road rage clip where both parties are so wrong it's unbelievable, but it ends so amicably. There's no analysis really needed. Enjoy.
Fucking idiot.
Now, that's the end of this part of the footage, and I'm not sure how we get to here. But the driver of this Nissan is so eager to get out and start arguing, he lets his car roll away.
What are you playing at, mate? Your car's moving. What are you playing at?
What's the problem?
Slamming on the brakes like that.
What were you beeping at me for?
You
what
were
were you beeping at me for? Why? What were you beeping at me for?
Launched in front of me,
Yeah,
and then slammed on your brakes.
2 lanes, and
Yeah.
you blasted your, and you were on the white line.
Mate,
You
it's
were
all
over
on
the
dash
white line.
cam. It's all on
You were
dash
over
cam.
the white line,
I was
buddy.
merging over.
You were over the white
You were
line.
driving like
You
a
were-
twat.
I was
was
overtaking
merging
you. 2
over
lanes,
and you
weren't
came over.
indicating, were you?
Mate,
You weren't indicating.
it's a single lane, and
You
you
were
don't
not
have to.
indicating. That was 2 lanes.
It
There
was a
was a
single
white line
lane
between
into
us.
2, and I was
There
merging
a
into the
white
right
line
one.
in between us.
Mate, you're driving like a twat.
There was 2 lanes. I was
Sped
trying to
past
overtake
me
you.
and then slammed on the brakes. It's all on the camera.
It's not.
I don't
give
care.
a shit if it's on the camera.
It
But I
shows
went
how
straight
you're
round
driving.
you. I went straight round you, and you blasted your horn. You turned over towards
So
me.
you were driving safely, do you reckon?
I was overtaking. You were
Mate.
travelling slower than me.
Ja-
I overtook. You came over the white line with no indication, and then blasted your horn.
In a
at me,
single
buddy.
lane into 2, you don't have
No,
to
there-
indicate into
there-
the right. I was merging into
You
the
were-
right lane,
there
and you
was-
came on the
There was a
outside.
white line in between us. You were coming over
I
the
was
white line.
so I was merging into that
You were
right
not
lane.
indicating.
I was
You were
merging into the right lane.
I've been merging
1
over.
to 2, you don't have to indicate.
Yeah, if you would have merged over a little bit sooner, maybe. But
So,
there was already a white line.
You
in
just
between
said
us.
I was merging over, and then you
where
decided
there
to
was a white
overtake.
line dividing.
So I was going
There
into
was
the
a
right
white
lane.
line separating.
I was
two
going
lanes.
into the right lane, and you decided to overtake.
There was a
You
white
went
line.
too fast, and you slammed on the brakes.
I went in front of you. You were blasting your horn at me, being a bit of a dick if I'm
I
honest.
was being
You
dick.
were coming into me. I was already in that lane. You
You
decided
just
to come
said
over.
I was merging over, didn't you? You just
Yeah.
said that. So if you
Where
can
there
see
was a
I'm
white
merging,
line, so you
if you
had
can
no
see I'm
indicator on.
merging
I was
over,
already coming up past you as you were coming over.
if you can see I'm merging over to the right, is it a sensible idea to then overtake me on the
I
same
was
lane?
already coming out round you. I was already dedicated to that lane. You started coming over.
You did start coming over.
I was getting into that lane from the single lane into the right, and
You
you
were
over.
not sat on the right hand side.
I was
You were
merging
not
into
sat-
it.
You were not sat on the right hand. If
Mate,
you were on the right hand side, as it comes to 2 lanes, then fair enough.
Look,
I am not. I
overtook
am
me
not
at-
in the wrong here.
You overtook me at 40, 50 miles an hour and slammed on the brakes. All this rubble was thrown in front of me because the automatic braking's come on, hit me in the back of the head, and there's rubble everywhere. Because
Why blast your horn though? There
Because
was
you-
no reason for you. Yeah, all right.
because you've overtaken and then slammed on your brakes. You've gone way too fast.
You were blasting your horn at me. So what was
I-
I meant
I
to
was-
do? Am I meant to just like, oh, I'm sorry, mister?
No.
You're entitled
The-
to everything.
I'm not
yeah.
entitled to everything. The person overtaken is liable to make sure to do so in
It
a
was
safe
safe
area.
for me to do so, and
No,
then
it
you
wasn't.
started coming over.
That's bollocks, mate.
I was already dedicated to that lane.
You were going way too fast.
I was overtaking.
You were going way too fast, mate.
I don't give a shit what speed you think I was doing. If you're going slow, what is the speed limit there? Do you know the speed
30?
limit? 30?
Yeah.
I don't believe so. It's definitely more than that as you get a bit further
No,
down anyway.
when you go into
And
the
I
dual,
was
when you go
definitely-
into the dual carriageway, it goes up to 40, then 50. Where we are at those lights is 30. All I'm saying
But you
was
were doing a lot less than 30 because they were just pulling away from the lights. And they're still doing around about 20, so I went to overtake.
if you were going 30 and slammed on the brakes, there's no way all this rubble would have slung forward. And look at the state of my car where it's all thrown forward. We've gone from say 30 down to almost an automatic, less than 30 an automatic stop. That's not how it works. You were going way faster than that. Look,
I'm not
we'll
looking at this.
we'll agree to disagree. I think you're in the wrong. You think I was in the wrong. We'll end it there. Let's both just make sure we're driving safe and
Yeah, but
overtaking.
don't just automatically blasting your horn at people because
Mate,
that fucked me off, mate. Like,
I've got slammed in the back of the head by all this rubble. like
Then
that's,
don't
that's
go
how hard.
blasting the horn at people when they're not in the wrong.
I've done that
like
when
I
you-
said, there is a white line dividing the lanes. If there's a white line dividing lanes and you're planning on passing over that white line, you should.
I wasn't planning. I was already halfway over it. You said that.
You weren't. I said I was coming out round you because I was already dedicated to that right-hand side of the lane. I was already dedicated to it, so you must have been able to look into this thing here, a mirror, and look back and see that there is somebody dedicated to that right-hand lane. So they want to come round, and then you decided, as I was coming round, you decided to come over.
Okay, all right. We'll leave it there. You think it's not going to get any more heated than what it's just done. You've had your say, I've had my say. I think you're going too fast and slammed on the brake too early. You think I was merging too slowly.
I slammed on my brake because you blasted your horn.
So is that safe to do that?
I purposely
you allowed me to
like you blasting your horns at people like me.
What's the horn
I'm
used
not
for?
in the wrong.
The horn's used for to alert people from making unsafe decisions or manoeuvres on the highway. So you've gone too fast up my right. I've beat you for it, and then you've slammed on the horn.
Let's just have a nice day, buddy.
Yeah,
all right,
take care.
and just try and be a bit more.
Yeah, well, but
with the horn and stuff, because things like that really bug me.
And so when people slam on the brakes, mate, like I don't want to. You've got a lovely car. I've got a nice car. You shouldn't be trying to let people rear end you. Imagine if I didn't have automatic braking or I didn't slam on the brakes. If you've got kids in the car, I've almost.
I would have reversed into you.
I mean, that's not very sensible, is it?
I get wound up with people on the roads that blast a horn, just the tiniest little thing, and they're like it's just. Oh, not everyone's perfect, admittedly, but you're on past.
I think me alerting you, saying I think you were driving like a bit of a nose, is different to then you slamming on the brakes and trying to cause a deliberate accident.
I wouldn't have caused an accident. I would have let off.
Well,
the brakes
you just said in your other car you would have slammed and
I
reversed
would have
into me,
reversed
so
into
you were
it.
willing
I would
to
have
cause an
reversed
accident.
right into the front of your
I don't want to cause your partner any more stress now, so we'll call it a day.
Like you said, let's leave it as that.
Yeah.
And just let's try and have a nice day.
Yeah. All right. Take care. Fucking belter.